Imagine a world where your next delivery might just arrive in an affordable electric cargo van. In the heart of that future, we find a company named Mullen Automotive. Today, we're diving into recent developments and strategic moves that could push this EV manufacturer into a new league. Let's explore how Mullen is challenging the norms and carving its own path in the EV market. Yesterday was indeed a fascinating day for Mullen stock, wasn't it? If you're a trader who likes a bit of thrill on the charts, this might have been your cup of tea. The company's stock was on a bit of a roller coaster ride, showing a remarkable trading range of 13.92%. The trading day opened with the stock price at 12.43 cents, a slight drop from the previous day's closing of 12.46 cents. There was an impressive swing to the upside with the stock reaching a high of 13.67 cents, quite a jump from the opening price. This rally appears to have been driven by bullish momentum that managed to surge past the initial upside signals at 12.78 cents and 13.10 cents. Even more impressively, the price managed to touch upon the highest surge signal at 13.74 cents. That's definitely a show of bullish strength that would have brought smiles to those holding long positions. However, the stock's journey didn't stop there. It took a bit of a tumble, plummeting to a daily low of 11.94 cents. This downward movement breezed past the first downside surge signal at 11.82 cents. Now, if you were an eagle-eyed trader on the lookout for potential pullbacks, you'd be forgiven for having a moment of anxiety as the price action seemed to be heading towards the second downside signal at 11.18 cents. But luck was on your side, as the price action didn't fall as far as the second and third downside surge signals. The bulls seemed to wrestle back control, preventing the bears from pushing the price down to the 11.18 cents and 10.86 cents levels. The day's trading volume was notably lower than the average, suggesting that while the price swings were dramatic, the overall market participation was somewhat tepid. Nonetheless, by the end of the session, the stock managed to close at 12.98 cents, representing a positive change of 4.17% from the previous day's close. In the grand scheme of things, the session left Mullen stock a touch higher, and the price action bouncing between the surge signals indicates an active tug of war between the bulls and the bears. This dynamic interplay between buying and selling pressure is one of the many things that makes market participation so exciting, isn't it? It's like a story unfolding in real time, and the ending is always a surprise. Here is some interesting Mullen news. What a detailed piece on Mullen Automotive, the electric vehicle (EV) manufacturer indeed. This article gives us plenty of points to chew on, so let's dive in and see how this news might affect Mullen Automotive's stock value. From the outset, the article makes it clear that Mullen isn't a company for the faint-hearted. It suggests that investors should consider a small position in the stock, hinting at the risk associated with the EV manufacturer. However, it goes on to explain that Mullen is more than worth considering due to recent developments. While the company's reverse share split is mentioned, the author points out that it's not a reason to invest in Mullen. The share split is just a strategy to keep the company compliant with NASDAQ minimum share price rules, but it doesn't inherently change the company's value or prospects. For investors, this would be a peripheral matter, not a core reason to consider the stock. The juicy bit starts when we get into what Mullen has been doing lately, and there's a lot on its plate. The company isn't just looking at the private sector, it's actively engaging with the public sector too. The contract worth $680,000 awarded by the District of Columbia to Mullen's subsidiary, MAO, exemplifies this. In the same vein, the company's outreach to higher education institutions, such as the University of North Carolina at Charlotte, further broadens its scope. Both instances point to Mullen's versatility and adaptability, traits that can be catalysts for stock value growth. The $63 million order for 1,000 electric trucks from the Randy Marion Automotive Group, RMAG, is a significant feather in Mullen's cap. It's a clear validation of Mullen's product offerings, particularly the Class 3 cab chassis. As RMAG's fleet general manager stated, there's significant interest in Mullen's commercial vehicles. This implies strong market demand and potential for increased revenues, two factors that can definitely bolster a company's stock value. While the article mentions that some may view Mullen as a destitute, zombie company, it quickly debunks that notion. The company is far from being a financially unstable entity, with $116.1 million cash in hand for operations and $263 million worth of purchase orders from RMAG. Financial stability is often a key driver of investor confidence, which in turn can boost a stock's value. Lastly, the Mullen 1 Class 1 Urban Delivery EV cargo van's low net price after federal tax credits is an intelligent move from Mullen. With a competitive price point, it is positioning itself as a go-to source of affordable electric cargo vans. As more businesses look to transition to EVs, this affordable option could see high demand, which can have a positive impact on the company's bottom line and potentially its stock value. In summary, Mullen's strategic moves, broadened scope, financial stability, and competitive pricing all hint at the company's promising prospects. These factors, combined with growing demand for EVs, can lead to a surge in Mullen stock value. However, as with any investment, it's crucial to consider potential risks and keep an eye on broader market trends. It will be fascinating to see how these developments unfold and affect Mullen's stock in the coming days. Let's discuss the surge signals for Mullen's upcoming trading session on August 1, 2023. Let's start with the upside surge signals: 14.29 cents, 16.20 cents, and 17.59 cents. These values represent the price points at which, if breached, could confirm a bullish, or upward, momentum for Mullen stock. If the price of Mullen begins to inch towards these levels, you'd want to watch closely for how it behaves. The first surge signal at 14.29 cents acts as an initial threshold, the breaching of which could indicate the bulls are starting to take control. If this level is surpassed, there could be a surge of buying activity, potentially pushing the stock price further up towards the second surge signal of 16.20 cents. If the second surge signal is breached, it would serve to confirm a continued bullish trend and could prompt even more buying action. This could drive the price towards the third surge signal at 17.59 cents. Should Mullen stock reach and surpass this level, it would be a strong signal of continued upward momentum. Now, let's pivot to the downside. The downside surge signals are 12.90 cents, 10.99 cents, and 9.60 cents. These are the price points at which a bearish, or downward, trend could be confirmed for Mullen stock. If the stock's price begins to fall towards the first downside surge signal of 12.90 cents, this could signal that the bears are gaining some control. A breach of this level could trigger more selling pressure, possibly pushing the price down towards the next surge signal at 10.99 cents. If the second downside surge signal is breached, it would suggest a confirmed bearish trend, potentially causing a further wave of selling. The third surge signal sits at 9.60 cents. If the stock descends to this level and breaks it, it could indicate the potential for even stronger downward momentum. To sum it up, these surge signals can provide critical insight into potential price trends, whether bullish or bearish. They help investors and traders make informed decisions about when to buy or sell, depending on their investment strategy and risk tolerance. But remember, while surge signals can give a sense of potential price movements, they are not foolproof predictions, and the stock market can be influenced by a myriad of factors. So, always pair them with other research tools and remain cautious. Wow, what a journey Mullen Automotive is embarking on! This wraps up our deep dive into this game-changing electric vehicle manufacturer. Now it's your turn. What are your thoughts on Mullen's recent developments and strategic decisions? Do you believe they have what it takes to surge in this competitive market? Drop a comment below sharing your insights. Let's get a conversation going. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this video and want more deep dives into the world of stocks, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell to stay in the loop.